Torsion and detorsion. This is only found in the molluscan organisms in gastropoda class only. What is torsion and what is detorsion? Torsion is folding the body. Detorsion is removing this folding, and it can come back to its original position. Actually, this torsion and detorsion is taking place during the larval period. The normal larva of these gastropods is called the veliger larva. During this veliger larva, some of the organisms, for example, our snail, can undergo the torsion, that can fold their body 180 degrees, and some of the slugs, during the embryonic development, the torsion is taking place, but after some period of time, they can come back. That is called the detorsion. They can come back and they can make the body straight, original position. That is called the detorsion. Then we will discuss first the torsion, and next we will go for the detorsion. Torsion is actually the muscles located in the embryo, that is called the larva, retract and make this body bent 90 degrees first, fastly, and then 180 degrees. Here, how is it happening? We will see. This is the larval stage. During this larval stage, this can bend the body 90 degrees like this. Then what happens? It is bending and bending. Finally, this will become 180 degrees. So, what is the need of torsion is very important here. Okay, however, it is bending the body 180 degrees. Actually, these are shelled animals. After the embryonic development, they can form the shell around its body. The shell is protecting outgrowth in the body, which is around the mantle cavity. If it is any disturbance, if there are any enemy, that organism can enter into the shell, and that can close with valve. This mechanism, entering into the shell, protecting themselves from the enemies, is important in these animals, because most of the animals living in the water likes to eat these animals. That's why there is no protection in these animals. That's why they are preparing calcium carbonate shell around their body. Advantages of this torsion: defense means they can protect themselves from the enemies. And respiration. For example, you see respiration, respiratory organs, those are gills. Gills are located in this region, called the lungs. These are located in this region. These lungs require actually aquatic respiration. The respiration is taking place inside the water. They have to take the oxygen from the dissolved water. If the water is very pure, they can take the oxygen through these lungs. So, first of all, what they do is asperdium-like structure. Where is the asperdium? Wait, we will show asperdium. Here, the asperdium is present. This is actually brain, a nervous system. The asperdium is forming and connected with the nervous system. This asperdium can test the purity of the water. If the water is very pure, that organism with its comes out from the shell. This is the foot. These are the tentacles. If the organism comes out from the shell, if the water is pure, after testing it with the asperdium, then you see, then the respiration is taking place. They can take the oxygen from the water, dissolved water. For this respiration, the total visceral mass is arranging in the shell. If after testing the water, that can comes out from the shell. And sensory organs, those are called the sensory organs, or nervous system is located in the body. Sophisticated arrangement we can see in these organisms. The asperdium is present. Stability. In shelled gastropods, it helps balance to maintain the balance in the body, this visceral mass is arranging inside. Here the stability means, once again we will see what is stability means. Yeah, you can see here. Here the body is bending and bending and bending, and this is the mouth. This is the mouth region. This is the anus region. Those are located side by side. But the body is balanced because it is bending its body 180 degrees. If it is bent 90 degrees, the body could not be balanced. If it is bending the 180 degrees, total the body is balanced. Of course, the mouth is located near the anus, but the body is balanced because it is bent its body 180 degrees angle. Detorsions. Okay, however, advantages are there. What are the disadvantages of the torsion? Because fouling smell. Okay, however, the water may be contaminated because the anus is located near the mouth. This is the mouth, this is the anus. So from this anus, the excretory material is sent out from the body. Excretory material means the undigested food is sent out from the body, but at this region the water may be contaminated or becoming fouling smell. And another one is the detorsion. Some of the slugs, but not in the snail and the garden snail, in some of the slugs we can find the detorsion during the embryonic development. Okay, however, this is actually the gastropod, but slugs we will see. In the slugs, what is happening during their embryonic development? At the beginning stage, the larval stage, they can bend their body 180 degrees. That is called the torsion. But after some time, they can lose the shell. At the beginning stage, they can form the shell. And if they can form the shell, they can bend the body 180 degrees. That is called the torsion. But after some development, what happens? The shell is removed from their body. There is no need of shell. They remove the shell. After removing the shell, once again they can come back. They can straight the body. That is called the detorsion in some of the slugs. Torsion is bending the body 180 degrees. Detorsion is coming back the body to its original position. That is called the detorsion. In some of the animal slugs, sea slugs and pulmonates, this is detorsion we found